Alright, hey guys, back another review for the game versus Brighton. Well, all I can say is let's take the positives from this game. We performed really well. We were always attacking, minus a few mistakes here and there. I think this was a very positive game. I mean, if you look at it, the championship is out of our reach, and with Leicester and also with Chelsea dropping points, we can only strengthen our place in the second position even further. Um, Hopefully, we'll finish the season strongly because I think if, like I said, looking at it from a perspective of being positive, we need to finish the season strongly. Uh, Win as many games as possible, try and close the gap on City in terms of points at the end of the season. Like I said, they'll be winning the league at the end of the day. So let's look at the positives. Well, um, one thing I can take away from yesterday's game was I think the nerve of steel shown by the team. We were attacking all the way, frustrated here and there, but when it came to it, the boys really went that extra step to actually win the game. I think my man of the match was Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba, freeing up the space for Fernandes, creating. Yeah, there's some Pogba mannerisms here and there, doing some unnecessary things. But look at by the way it looks at it, I think it was Pogba's best game of the season. He This was what we were missing all this while at that pivot behind Fernandes, someone who actually can create as well, something that Fred and McTominay couldn't really do because they were pan parcel defensive midfielders. So yeah, man of the match, Paul Pogba, man, he really pulled on stops, created a couple of the good chances as well. And yeah, let's talk about Mason Greenwood's goal and before that, Marcus Rashford's goal. I mean, like I've always stamped upon that Marcus Rashford doesn't have that killer instinct that can bring him to the next level with the likes of Erling Haaland and also Mbappe. That's what that's been missing all this while from his game because talent-wise, I think he has it, but when it comes to this killer instinct to kill, to score the goal and be selfish, Marcus doesn't have that, and it showed glimpses that when he's on the ball he can actually do it. And that goal was my God, that was a brilliant goal. And also yeah, Mason Greenwood's goal also as well. I mean, look at it. It's a it's like a poacher's goal. There's something we want from Mason. We know he can strike the ball. Even that first half when he hit the post out of nowhere, Mason Greenwood just hit the bar. Um, in my eyes, he's our best finisher at United, and that goal, validates to the point where, given a chance, I think he will score a goal. It's just that maybe he needs to work on his work rate a bit and also have that desire and hunger to win football matches, to win football games, and with having Pogba, Fernandes, uh, Rashford, even Cavani supplying him the ball, giving him the chances to score, not create, because I think he also can create, but to score goals, he will come good. Probably next season is I would feel is the coming of age for Mason Greenwood. Give him a bit more time. He can be our number nine in the future. Just yeah, like I said, a bit more time. So yeah, I don't want to touch too many of the negatives. One of the negatives, obviously, we all saw what happened with Maguire and Welbeck. To me, it's a clear penalty there, but yeah, well, some of it are given, some of it aren't given. But yeah, let's just leave it at that. So yeah, um, and all I can say is yeah, we played well. I think of coming up from the international break and after having that disappointment of going out in the FA Cup, and also to taking an extra 2 weeks to redeem ourselves. I think the boys came good. Hopefully next week in the Europa League they can bring this performance there as well because they're gonna need it. They gotta need the hunger and the desire. So yeah, you're gonna keep this video short for myself. Good job, boys. Hopefully next week in the Europa League against Granada we can pull off the goods as well and at least bring one trophy home to Old Trafford after all these years and finish strongly in the second position. Glory, glory, Man United.